Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Obviously I've been gone for like months, so I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, hope you guys are well. Oh my gosh, it's actually bad the fact that I'm like saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, like it's 2022 and I'm out here referring to 2021. Anyway, I figured, well basically I'm coming back onto YouTube. And I thought it'd be very rude of me to do that without explaining why I've basically been gone and where I've been and what's been going on. Just how I've been feeling, to be honest. I was going to film a get ready with me, but I thought, you know what? Let me just sit down and actually just have a chat. And if you guys want this makeup look, let me know and I'll actually do it. Anyway, so I'm going to just drop my chair because I feel like my head is literally sticking up. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what's been going on. Basically, right, I feel like I'm learning how to be confident again, which sounds so mad because I've always been a pretty confident person, but I think for the first time my confidence is literally like on the floor, as in on the ground. I am scooping it up daily and I have one of two choices. Choice number one is do it in my private time, my spare time, away from everyone, away from the camera, away from social media, which is basically what I've kind of been doing. The second option is to just be on that journey of gaining my confidence back and just taking you guys along with me. And I feel like the second one makes way more sense because then that way you guys actually understand like what's going on. So long story short, I just lost a lot of my confidence the last couple of months, and trying to like gain it back is just, it's not hard, but it's a journey. But that's the thing with confidence, because it's like I don't know anyone who's confident 24/7, like, and if you are, please give me some tips because I'm like it's hard because I think sometimes, because I'm a confident person, but right now I'm not, and I think that's normal. And I think people expect me to just be like on point all the time, and I don't even know if like I'm saying things in a way that makes sense. I don't know. Basically, I'm just telling you what's been in my mind, and hopefully it makes sense by the end of the video. I am not watching this back because cringe. Watch myself back. Okay, thank you. Anyway, so I don't even know where to like start, but I think the main thing is I think I've been very open when I've said like I felt very overwhelmed with just how like different my life is now. And it's not like different where it's like it's different, it's not the same. I think it's really hard to adjust to like people having so many opinions and just knowing you're being watched to a certain extent. And I think there's just an expectation to be perfect all the time, and that's where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not a perfect person, never said I was, never claimed to be, and it feels like I almost have to be to kind of like breathe. It sounds so dramatic, but I don't know, like I'm trying to think of where to even like start, because like my words are mincing. I feel like just pausing this video and then getting my thoughts together, but at the same time I just want to be as like true as I can be. Sorry, I was mincing my words really badly, so I just had to just breathe for like 2 seconds. I just wanted to talk about like I've just been really overwhelmed over the last couple of months, and I think it's the first time I've really kind of almost dealt with anxiety. Like I understand anxiety and I've experienced it in ebbs and flows, but this is the first time where I'm literally just like, okay, like no, like I am literally not doing things because I just don't feel like I can or like I should, because I'm like, it's just a lot of things in the last couple of months have really tested me, and it's like, why? Like I just want to know why. So I'm such a control freak. I like things in a certain way, like in a certain order. I just like to know what's going on, and I've not been able to control a lot of aspects of my life in the last couple of months, and it's literally just been like, whoa. So that was really just a hard adjustment. And then the opinions of people, there's been a weird theme, I felt like, of me just constantly being told like I'm not good enough, being reminded I'm not good enough, and I'm like, whoa, hold fire. So initially I was like, you know what, you can try it, but no, I'm actually a strong person and I deserve good things. But then I got to a point where I was like, maybe I actually don't deserve good things, and maybe I actually don't deserve love, and I don't deserve appreciation, and I don't deserve certain things. And I started almost basically telling myself things that some people were telling me, and I was just like, yeah, maybe people are right. My thing is, it's really, really difficult when so many people are so like judgmental, and I think people nitpick at everything, and I'm really good at compartmentalizing things usually, and I'm at that point now where I'm like, okay, words people have said and used and just thrown my way have actually affected me, and I'm like, okay, I need to just work through that, which I have been in the last couple of months. And now it's about moving forward, and obviously in order for me to move forward, I can't hide, and I'm so good at that. Because I like peace, I really love my peace. So when I feel like it's being threatened, I just retreat, or I just move away from whatever I think is kind of tampering with that. Which, if that means coming off social media, I'm off. And that's not necessarily a great coping mechanism all the time, because when I do need to actually show up and do work, I'm like, I can't, because I feel anxious. Like my confidence has been affected in so many different ways. Like, okay, first of all, creating content. I love creating content. I absolutely like, it gives me so much joy and so much like, it just makes me feel really peaceful. But I feel like in the last couple of months, I've really struggled with adjusting and just staying fully just true to the content I like creating. I will film a reel, all right, and I'll watch it like 10 times, and I will nitpick at it based off what people have said about me. I'm just like, why am I picking myself apart? And I think that's where the problem is. I've started almost having like a me versus me battle. I feel like if a hair is out of place, or if my makeup's not right, if one of my eyebrows isn't like all right, I'm like, someone's gonna say something, and then I'm gonna look at myself and be like, yeah, you need to just fix yourself. And it's not even fix yourself in the sense of, oh, do your makeup better. No, it's like, change yourself. And I think it's the first time I've really sat down and been like, why do I want to change me? I've never been like that, and now it's almost like I am, and I don't like it, and I don't want that. So the stubborn like part of me is like, no, but then it's just hard. I don't know, it's just hard. I feel like I'm speaking in actual circles, because I don't really know. I didn't really plan how I was gonna, like, I didn't really plan for how this video was gonna go. I just wanted to have a chat about the fact that I just don't feel that great. But that's just part of life, you know? I'm not at home every day like crying or in bed or anything like that. That's not what I mean. What I mean is like, I'm not showing up for myself, and that's because I don't feel good. And the reason I don't feel good is because I feel like I keep getting this echoing message of just not being good enough, whether that's work related, whether it's relationships, whether it's like just even friendships or like a personal level. Like, it's really difficult. But then I feel like it just all came out of like nowhere, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know, like, I understand, like, I'm Christian, religious, Seventh-day Adventist, barely, before you guys come at me for not observing the Sabbath. I'm going through things, okay? Anyway, so I genuinely do believe when people say like, God will never give you anything that he doesn't feel like you can handle or you can deal with. And I'm like, okay, based off that, I'm like, yeah, just keep it moving, keep it going. Where I'm struggling is I'm second guessing everything. And that's not even me. Like, I'm not really much, I'm quite an impulsive person. I don't really think everything through. Like, my brain is like pretty screwed on anyway, in my opinion. But I don't always like really think things through. I kind of just do things. But now I'm like, not like that. And I don't like it. So yeah. I don't know. I just, yeah. And I don't want this video to be like, really like negative or like miserable and down. I just want it to be just candid and just say like, it's just been really like hard. Like just trying to get out of an actual just rut. It's like, it's not the end of the world or anything. I just think I'm just going through a massive oopsie, you know, and I'm just questioning myself a lot. So it's just really hard to like figure out just how much of me to share with people, of how much of me to protect, or just, I don't know, just so that I have like a healthy balance. But I think I'm such a black and white person. I'm like either really open or I'm really not. I'm not good at middle ground. If I'm in situations where it's middle grounds and decisions, I can't lie, I don't handle that very well. I'm very like black or white. Gray areas and me, yeah, I'm awful, like awful. Don't know how to conduct myself in those spaces. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it's just that. Oh, and of course, the breakup. Yeah, that situation, right. So obviously I'm single now. I was in a relationship last time I was on this channel. And being single in itself, that's not an issue. That is fine. What is really hard is Twitter. That place. Oh my gosh. Like, so when everything happened, even before we confirmed anything, everyone gave their opinions, which, you know what? I get it. Like, I get it. On one hand, I'm literally just like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's fine. A lot of people saw things that I didn't see at the time. I was very naive, and it's okay. It's fine. You know what? I learned so much from that breakup and period of time. Obviously, you know, I just feel like at the end of the day, some relationships work and some relationships just don't. And this one just didn't. I was never faking it. I never acted up online for it. I was very myself. And I was how I would be in any other relationship. So yeah, I gave my 100%. And yeah, it just wasn't, I don't think it was fully appreciated, but that's just life. Sometimes that happens and that's okay. So I just feel like when it all happened publicly, my God, it's really hard when a message is just being put out there that you're basically just not good enough. And it's just like, what? And that I found really hard, because I feel like ever since I've come out, that's been a massive thing, like just in general, like a massive thing. And I'm like, okay, number one, I am good enough. Am I being sensitive? I don't even think I'm being sensitive. I just think, yeah, it's really hard just navigating and processing everything. Yeah, even when it came down to like the statement, like, do I say something? Do I not say something? I'm like, I don't want to say anything. It's pointless. But it's like, oh, should you? I don't know. But I'm trying. Now that I understand why I've been feeling, how I've been feeling, I think it's easier for me to just move forward openly again. Yeah, it's not an open invitation for people to just come bash me, but what I'm saying is, obviously I understand that's gonna happen, and that's, yeah, cool, it is what it is. I think the main thing is I know myself well enough to not let people's perceptions and opinions of me affect the way I see myself, but that is not what's been happening to me in the last couple of like weeks. You know, I got to a point where people's perceptions of me almost became a reality to me, which is so bad. But I think it's very easy for that to happen when you don't know yourself, and I do know myself, so it's just a case of just getting back to really feeling like me. Yeah, I don't know. I just, yeah, thought I'd just have that off my chest before I just show back up here and I'm just like posting hauls and fashion videos. And yeah, I just think I'm basically on a journey of getting my confidence back to exactly where it was before. And even like talking about it is really intimidating. Normally I'm fine, but I feel really vulnerable and I'm like, oh, should I share that with people? Should I not? But I'm such a what you see is what you get kind of person. So when I'm not really in the spirits, you will tell my energy is just, it'll show. I can be smiling, but my aura and my overall my body language and just the way I carry myself, you'll look at me and you'll know like, oh, she's not okay. And I think it's better, I just feel happier talking about it than not, because then now I feel like as I'm just unpacking everything and just working on myself again, you guys can come on this journey with me. Because that's the thing about confidence as well, like you're not going to be confident every single day 24/7. It's an actual journey. So sometimes you fall off and then you pick yourself back up, and I feel like I fell off and I'm picking myself back up, and it's like, why not go through this with other people? Well, if any of you are going through that, please let me know in the comments, like if you guys are struggling with confidence or like building it back up and how you're just dealing with it. Because it's like, yeah, I don't know, there's just something in the air right now, and I don't know if it's also like, I think 2022 is going to be such a good year. Personally, I'm really excited for this year. And the last 2 years, how many years have we been in lockdown? See, I don't even know how many years we've had a pandemic. I don't know how long this pandemic's been so far. 2019, no, 2020, no. Whenever, whatever, I don't know, I've lost years, but I just feel like it's been so hard the last couple of years in general, adjusting to just change in life, and there's so much uncertainty. I think things are starting to feel a lot more stable now, and I can't lie, like I don't want to have a bad year, I don't want to have a miserable year, and I don't want to have a year where I'm talking to myself negatively. My camera keeps saying that there's internally overheating, so I'm just going to zoom this back in. So yeah, I think I'm going to be, it's going to be very snappy, but it's because basically my camera keeps saying internally overheat, or it says my camera heated internally, and I don't understand what that means, because I've never actually had that notification before. But yeah, I was just saying that I'm so stubborn that I refuse myself to have a bad year, and I refuse myself to like let negative talk that I give myself and other people give me actually like affect me and ruin my day and my life. No, I'm not doing it. I'm actually not doing it. So yeah, I'd love to know if you guys have felt this way at all, or are feeling this way, or even if you're not, if you have any advice for me, anything. But I will be in my comments, I will meet you in there. I reply to my YouTube comments. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. I'm so sorry I hope this wasn't too flat a video, but I hope it just made you guys understand a little bit better why I just kind of took a step back. And yeah, I want to be more open. I just needed to let you guys know that I was just working through things within me, you know? Yeah, if you're not great in the inside, it's not going to reflect great in the outside, is it? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!